Hi, my beautiful ladies. It's Dish. And today, ladies, we have to have a talk. So, another woman's man. Okay. So, unfortunately, it's almost sad that we even have to talk about this, to be honest. But, it is what it is. And we're going to talk about it. So, I know there are some relationship experts that feel, or should I say, have a different take on women's empowerment. But I'm just going to tell you, give you my suggestions, my opinions, my recommendations. Okay. As you all know, I view myself and I view you all as queens. Queens are royalty, okay? We are God's daughters. We are queens, okay? So, another woman going after another woman's man, I don't find that really sexy at all. Because I believe that there's more than enough to go around. And so there's no reason for a queen, for someone, of your caliber, to go after someone who's already taken. The man is unavailable. So why are you going after him? I read a lot of books and, of course, relationship books, things of that nature, all part of research, continual learning. And I read books that are also written by men, male relationship experts too. So it's not just women. And I came across one in particular who is for women's empowerment. And I do like him. I like him. But I don't agree with that particular principle. So essentially, again, he's for women's empowerment. But he basically says in the book to, yes, have a mindset that you can have what you want and you are to go after what you want. Right. Cool. But in that same mindset, he then basically says for a woman to be so, I don't even want to say aggressive, but just to be selfless or selfish in the sense that she's not thinking about anyone, because of course, again, this is all coming from a place of women's empowerment. I get that, but he's basically saying for her to go out and take what she wants, even if that includes someone else's man. I'm not okay with that, because to me that caters to that same mindset that society has placed on us to want to compete against each other. I don't have to compete for a man. Either the man wants me or he doesn't. It's just that simple. And I just don't believe that we have to do that. I really don't. We're talking about men here, like mature, grown men that know what they want. If you want to settle down, you're ready, looking for a relationship, a wife, you should be past all of that. You shouldn't even be entertaining certain things anymore out of maturity and where you are. And so if a man is in a relationship that he's unhappy in, and even if he has emotionally and mentally checked out, he's still in the relationship. So he's still off limits. He's still in the relationship. So he's still with someone else. I get that he may have checked out, but he's still there. So to me, he's still unavailable. Until you have completely dissolved of that relationship, you're not available, honey. You're not. And so I don't want to be a part of any of that mess. That's just messiness to me. It's messiness. It's no. Queenness. No. Queens, again, I'm looking at it from the same women's empowerment, but I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. I am all for a woman clearly not settling. Hello. Doing her thing, being selfish in the standpoint of, yes, putting herself first, therefore she can give from an overflow, okay? Yes, putting herself first, having a mindset that she can have what she wants, and she should go after what she wants. Absolutely. But that, no, for me, does not include going after somebody else's man. My thing is, can't you just, if you're not happy and you don't want to be with her, can't you just leave her? You know, I'm not for drama and messiness. So for me, that's how I perceive that. Drama and messiness. You're not available. You're in a relationship, and even if you don't want to be in that relationship, you're in that relationship. You have not left it. So something is keeping you there. Even if it is fear or sex, or it could be the kids, I don't know. But the point is, you're still not available. He is still not available. And so no, you got to have that all cleared up before you come to me. And that's what I would suggest for you ladies, is just to keep yourself from drama and messiness. God brings peace, honey. God brings peace, not dysfunction and chaos and mess and constant questioning and, I got to go after somebody else's man because, no, that's not of God, honey. No, I firmly stick to that and stand on it. That's not of God, honey. And that's why I said, as queens, we don't have to settle for that, and we don't have to put up with that. So no, do not go after another person's man. I don't recommend that you go after another woman's man. Let the man come to his own terms with the fact that he may be unhappy or he doesn't want to be there, whatever, but let him come to that himself. He needs to have his own self-awareness and make the decision to go ahead and leave. But until then, he is off limits because he's not yours. He belongs to someone else. Come on, ladies, you can't tell me you believe that God has someone else's man for you. Like, come on. There's a difference that, yes, okay, a man might be in a relationship right now and he could be your husband. So clearly, essentially, right, he's not in the right relationship. But he has to come to that he has to come to terms with that within himself first. Self-awareness. He has to recognize that and deal with that first and heal too. So even if he does leave the relationship, I don't recommend that you rush to be in a relationship with him. Give him some time to clear his system out, internally, honestly. Give him some time to do some self-reflection, and then, allow himself to heal, and then, you take it slow. Let him heal and take his time to heal and deal with his feelings and all that stuff before he gets in another relationship. Going from relationship to relationship without any type of breaks, any breaths, that is a recipe for disaster, ladies. That's male or female. Relationship to relationship, and you don't take a breath, you just keep going like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. You need to give yourself some time to just breathe. And it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. Sometimes you need to be by yourself. Sometimes we just need to be by ourselves to do our own self-reflection and heal before we rush into something else. So again, if the man is not available, he is with someone else, he is not available, period. And let him, even if he's unhappy, I get that, but you let him be a man. You let him come to terms with it within himself and deal with that within himself and do his self-reflection and allow himself time to heal. You let that happen first. He needs to deal with that himself. And then as time goes on, boom, then I can see you entertaining that, but not any sooner. I'm telling you, ladies, we've got to break the cycles, man. And stuff like that, competing and I got to take somebody else's man. No, not really. I don't really see, the fun, the thrill in that. But that's just me. I don't believe I have to do that. I just believe that God has more than that for me, that he has someone for me, and he will be single when, you know, we come together. He's not going to be with somebody. And if he is, that just means that he's not ready for me. Like, we're probably not ready for each other. So, boom, he's still off limits. Okay, cool. Like, no, absolutely not. Again, I'm talking about queenness here. I am talking about queenness, and nah, not my queens. Not my queens. Again, we're God's daughters. We are God's daughters, okay, from the supreme being, royalty, honey, royalty. And we don't have to do that. Please don't feel like you have to take another woman's man and that's the only way you're going to get someone, because I just don't believe that. You know, I'm just asking you to be open to the possibility that you can actually have someone and get with someone who's actually single, ladies. There are plenty of single men out there, other single men out there, that are not taken, that are going through the same process that we are. So just be out there and you know, be putting yourself out there and, you know, still doing your thing. But, you know, don't be desperate. Don't be that desperate that you know, you take breadcrumbs, you know, that you just feel like you gotta, you know, be a mistress or a side chick. Like, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be that. And if you choose to do that, I'm not knocking you. Trust me, I'm not judging you. But again, I love you, and I want you to want more for yourself, because you are worthy and deserving of love, of it. You're worthy and deserving of the absolute best, the best, the highest, to be loved, adored, cherished, respected. And, you know, you don't have to settle, babe. You don't have to settle. So I love you, queens. Love yourself, honor yourself, and don't settle. Don't settle. And don't go after another woman's man. Just wait on God's best and continue to do you, and trust that the best is coming to you. Okay? I love you always, queens. Mwah. Bye.